All right, we're hitting the trails today. Doing an air down. I tried this. Gauge does not work, so I'm gonna throw that back in the back. Luckily, we had this Rhino USA kit here. Once I got these dialed in to the right pressure, I can go ahead and just throw them on the tires. Let them do the work. It was at this point that my lower radiator hose gave way and dumped my coolant all over the park road before we even got to the first trail, which threatened to ruin our day. Thankfully, Rattle Can was right behind me and saw what was happening and ran me to O'Reilly's quickly so I could get some more coolant and a new hose clamp. And we're back on the trail. All right, today we're out with Brandon. He's doing a little off-roading. What brings you out today?
I'm just getting together with some friends, making some new memories. Getting to ride the trails.
Awesome. So, what do you do for a living?
I am a police officer.
Oh. Don't pull me over.
Well, don't break the law.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So what do you do when you're not being a police officer?
Free time is spent. A lot of it's spent with my kids. I've got a couple of young kids, and so when I'm at home for work, they're all about the dad time, and I'm more than happy to oblige that.
No problems there. That's a good idea.
They're real big into Star Wars, and my wife and I are real big into Star Wars, so that makes us happy to oblige that particular itch.
Nice. So what do you do when you're not spending time with the kids?
Reading, or real big into the fantasy genre of Lord of the Rings and that kind of thing. Or playing video games.
I hear the rights just got renewed for that.
Yeah, jury's still out on whether or not it's going to be any good. The Rings of Power was a little disappointing for certain reasons, so we'll see if Warner Brothers can do any better.
Well, as long as Ben Affleck isn't playing, then we're good. Well, very cool. Anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
I don't guess so. I'm just happy to be doing a new thing and having a new experience.
Well, we are happy to have you behind the wheel. And we're going to try and get you behind the wheel of both Dulce here and Rattle Can. So that is going to be fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
And to point out, while we're here, this is the first time you've driven a manual in how long?
Certainly off-road. It's, I think something like this is the first time I've ever done climbing like this. Most times it's always been highway driving.
All right, so new experiences all the way around.
Exactly.
Cool. All right, well, we are about to climb up Cat Back here. We'll see you on the trail. It's a bit bouncy today, wouldn't you say?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you, thank you.
You just did part of Wildcat Mountain. Alright, we swapped out drivers and I'm going to try descending something that's a little bit more aggressive.
Got one coming from your left over there.
See where we were bouncing before? You want to just slowly attack them, right? You don't want to bounce off the rock, you just want to kiss up to it. There you go. And that right there is why everything's tied down.
You definitely see the benefit of hearing extra tires too.
Alright, now it's time to walk the trail and pick my line.
Cleared so far.
Off to a bit of a rough start today. I popped a radiator hose clamp, and puked my coolant all over the place, but Marty ran me into town, so I got some new radiator fluid, filled it up, and we continued on. So as you can see, we're up here at the penthouse, just enjoying life. Having a little bit of lunch, a little bit of late lunch. So we're gonna get back on the trails here and see if we can get Brandon behind the wheel of Rattle Can. We're getting ready to head down Revenge, so I'm gonna let Marty take the lead this time. He has got Brandon with him, so I get to hear what that experience is like. Oh boy,
Some Suzuki said they came this way. This ought to be fun. Ooh, it's a party. Coming down from the North Pole, where we took some good photographs, which you will see up here. And now we're heading down. We're going to do some FM TRO and some other trails before we head in to get a bite to eat. This is the part where Rattlecan is behind me, and I'm waiting for him to catch up. Here he comes. So there are the actual hidden falls. You know what, Marty? They're not hidden anymore.
Nope.
We found them.
Yep.
Should we get muddy before we get in the water hole? Of course we should. Well, it's a successful end to off-roading. Now we're just going to air up the Jeeps and get her up, go get some food.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell anybody that I had to save his Jeep with my old junky YJ though.
So, any parting thoughts before you go get some dinner?
No, had a good time. Looking forward to the next time, whenever that may be.
All right, sounds good. From all of us here at Jeep Exploits, we'll see you next time. We can edit that out. It's all good.
Almost.